Hello. Hi. Whoever you are watching, I hope you have a good day. have anyone on here yet, so I'm just gonna make this interesting in case anyone watches it after it's done recording. So, pick a deck. This deck, which is the Disney's Villains deck, or this deck, which is the Light Seers Tarot. If you pick this deck, this reading is for you. Too many cards fell out. We've got the Hierophant, the Star, and the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. So this is for someone who is a divine feminine. The divine feminine is someone who is nurturing, loving, very compassionate, and caring for other people. Some of you may be pregnant. The Empress is often referred to someone who's pregnant. Doesn't mean that you are. It's just a very motherly energy. Very also, you know, for some of you who are harvesting like gardens or something, it can also symbolize that. So we have the Hierophant, which tells me Hierophant can stand for many things. It can stand for someone who is very traditional. It can stand for some reading. It has to do with marriages. It is also considered a very religious card. On this deck, though, I'm being drawn to, it says world's greatest boss. So you might be a boss bitch for real, because we got that Empress and this card that says the boss. So you may be the boss bitch. You may be the one that trains other people, mentors other people. You may be someone who's been married for a very long time. I'll get clarifications on this. Let's see here. Which deck? So many to choose from. Let's do Life is like a board game tarot for a clarifier. Please clarify the Hierophant. So supporter of compassion, intuitive feelings. So that tells me that you're a mentor. That this message for someone who is very compassionate. The Queen of Cups is extremely compassionate. She's very, she's someone who you probably wear your feelings on your sleeve. This is a water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Empress. Oh, crap. I done forgot what the Empress was. That's important. I can't believe I forgot it. I will Google. I don't remember what her um Empress. I want to say Taurus, but the Empress is Venus. She rules the zodiac signs of Taurus and Libra. Just side note. Okay, and then we have the star. So someone's dreams is coming true. Something you've worked hard for is about to happen. Let's get a clarifier on this. I'm hearing the song "A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes." You know that Cinderella song. Ah, so I've had several cards come out. So confusing illusions place, which is the Seven of Cups. Like very like you probably had a lot of confusion, setbacks, um, a lot of doubts in your head. And it also has the King of Wands. It says provider of authority and charm. Again, that goes back to someone who's like a mentor, a leader, someone who works hard. I'm hearing the words lead by example. But the main clarifier I got for the star was the Chariot. So even though you went through some confusing times, some setbacks, a lot of doubts, I'm hearing that you have a lot of self-doubt and you've been fighting, like trying to train your brain to have more positive thinking. But after all the hard work you've put in with the star clarified by the Chariot, things are about to take a change for the better. Now we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords often talks about um, sneakiness, lies. So let's look and get a clarifier on what you been sneaking about. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. And this might be a warning about something. Seven of Swords. We have the Hermit. Okay. So Seven of Swords and the Hermit. Even though, okay, for me, I'm a Cancer. That's my sun sign. That's, that's not all who I am. But so I'm very compassionate. I do like to mentor and motivate other people. But at the same time, um, my moon sign is an Aquarius and my rising is a Capricorn. So I'm very driven. And at the same time, I'm also kind of aloof and like not only do I have that outer shell, but when I don't know people, it's like I'm an enigma because I also keep to myself a lot. I'm a hermit crab. So when I'm not at work or I'm not at, trying to motivate other people or be on my channels, for example, I am like I don't usually go visit people. I'm very bad about that. There's times I'll be like telling my best friend Nan, I'm gonna come over this weekend and help you in your garden, and I never go. And it's just because if I'm at home, once I'm home, it's hard to get me to leave the house. But this also has to do with bright ideas, hence the light bulb in the demonstration. So there's something that you've been, I don't want to say you've been sneaking or lying. The more what I'm getting from this is that you've been searching for the truth. And now it's coming to you. Some truths are being shown to you. Let's look and see what some of these truths could be. I'm going to use the Kipper deck. What's some truths that's about to be revealed? So we have the marriage card. Someone wants to marry you. Or there's truths in your own marriage, because we also, remember, we had that Hierophant. So some truths that maybe you've had some suspicions about a spouse, your husband, because this is the wealthy man, or maybe you've had some, for some of you, probably you've had your doubts about someone, about the finances in your marriage, what's going on, and things like that. But I think for a lot of you, you've probably had a long-term relationship, or for most people these days, situationships, especially if you're a twin flame, high-level soulmate or something. Those are very difficult connections. And there's a lot of back and forth energy in those connections. And so quite possibly, if you're in that connection, there's a lot of, I know there's a lot of self-doubt that you go through, because there's a lot of personal growth you have to do. And quite possibly, in it, because the bottom of the deck says high honor. Look at that. So it may come to light. Maybe you see that this, quite possibly, your divine masculine, who may or may not be wealthy, but it says wealthy man, but I'm just seeing it as a divine masculine in my head, and may actually want more of a commitment with you. So that's for y'all. Now, I'm just doing this until, I get other people viewing and asking questions. So those of you who choose the Light Seers Tarot, this is yours. What is a message for those of you who picked the Light Seers Tarot? What's a message? We have the Five of Wands. Some more, Spirit. We have the Fool, the Tower. Anything else? Hi. See here. We have the Two of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The Two of Wands. Oh, a bunch fell out. Queen of Cups. The Hermit. And Strength. Bottom of the deck, is the Page of Cups. So, Page of Cups. Someone, those of you who picked this, and if this doesn't feel right with you, then this isn't for you. Um, have been on cloud nine, these strong romantic feelings, probably the beginning of a connection, whether it's a relationship, situationship, or a friendship that you're just starting to actually catch feelings. This to me represents being on cloud nine. So this would be, for you. And also, I'm being drawn to this pig with wings in here. A lot of you've been like it is funny that you're catching feelings. This isn't for all of you, but some of you, I'm hearing maybe some of you have mentioned, yeah, I'll fall in love again when pigs fly. Well, guess what? The pigs are flying. You've had a lot of anxiety about being in a connection, getting involved with anyone ever again. You're fighting against the pull because I'm getting that you've been through some bullshit. You've been through some shit. And so you just don't, you don't want to fall again. You don't want to fall and end up, with the tower crashing. You don't want to deal with that. You want to deal with the heartache and the pain. And so you kind of blindsided yourself and, you know, put your blinders on because you're like, I'm just not willing to get tangled up in any more bullshit. You know, these are people who's been in relationship with abusive narcissist, um, abusive relationships, controlling relationships, um, bad divorces, breakups, um, went have a history there. I know I'm hearing a history of picking the wrong men, being attracted to the ones that's not good for you. And it's caused you to not want to even bother with it anymore. Um, and I'm hearing that, like, some of you, you know, because of these birds here, sorry, my ankle is itching. Um, and also you hear a lot of other like friends and stuff like not having successful relationships, having to go through the struggles of fighting and arguing. You just don't want to deal with it. But guess what? It's coming because you got the Knight of Cups. Very romantic, coming in, wanting to sweep you up off your feet. Um, hi, Ronick. Let me finish this right fast. Okay. So someone's coming in and sweeping you off your feet. Two of Wands, giving you those thoughts of what where this is going to be heading. And the Queen of Cups, which is funny, you have divine counterparts here, the King and Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups tells me that you're falling head over heels and very quickly. And so you've been trying to put this in perspective. Okay. Your message is to have strength and hold on. Everything is going to work out. And now I have someone who's asked a question, so I'm going to stop this. Am I saying your name right, Ronak? You want to know Muskan's feelings for Ronak. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups. Let's get some more. We have the Devil, the Magician, get one more. I'm just saying, some like it hot. Okay, one more card. And we have the Mother of Swords, which is like the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. To me, I see this as someone who's, you know, to me, I see this as a fear card, a depressed card. The feeling like maybe this person, maybe you haven't heard from this person in a while, and your mind is going to a negative place. But you have the Nine of Cups. So how does Muskan currently feel for Renat? Well, he thinks that you're, you know, probably a dream come true. And a lot of people, when they meet someone who's a dream come true, is like, this is probably too good to be true. And I say that because the way these all cards, I mean, it's not that they're negative cards, because Nine of Cups is a positive card. And normally I would say, oh, they think you got it all. You are their wish come true. But with the other cards, I'm hearing, yeah, they think this, but in a way, maybe it's too good to be true. We have because, followed by the Devil card. See? So they're possibly thinking, and like right on my screen, but this is how it's supposed to go. The Nine of Cups followed by the Devil card. So, I mean, too hot to handle. They think you're sexy as all get out, but it makes them think that maybe it's too good too good to be true. And then we have the Magician. So, and I'm hearing you definitely know how to work with the tools you got. And I don't mean like a hammer. But then we got the Mother of Swords. Mother of Swords, she doesn't put up with no bullshit. So, in a way, I get that Muskan probably feels like Renat is like they're just playing with fire. They don't want that kind of relationship. They want a serious relationship that they can have something real with. They want honesty. And since you're not even on here anymore, I'm going to stop with that. Oh. What? My screen went off kilter like crazy. I'm hearing the name Angela in my head. So I'm going to pull a card for Angela. We have Treasure Island. So, we have this sea turtle in the water carrying this treasure chest full of hearts and gold and starfish. So to me, water represents feelings, especially when it's got all these hearts here. And but the turtle is swimming, so it's like I get the sense that this message is meant for the Angela this is meant for has recently moved or is beginning to move or beginning a journey. And you have taken your most treasured objects with you, like this is kind of carrying lights. You just didn't take everything. Maybe you began college here recently. So let's get into your treasure island. What's going on with the treasured island spirit of Angela? You're finding your happily fulfilled place. The Ten of Cups, your happiness. King of Swords, provider of logic and impartial judgment. You're finding your truth. We have messenger of impulse and opportunity, Knight of Swords. This may have been something that you felt like you may have heard people say this moving too quickly. If for example it's a relationship, but this is your happy place. This is a relationship that's going to be based on truth and loyalty. This, whatever this is, whether it's a relationship or a career or a move, it's bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles, is going to be very prosperous, supportive, generosity, and security. You're going to feel emotionally secure, financially secure, just overall happy. Not to say there won't be no bumps in the road. Spirit's telling me there may be some bumps, and everyone deals with it. But ultimately, this is your successful place. This is your happy place. This is what you need. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I have hard time pronouncing names. Is it Bargavi? Is HKS the one, and when will we be together? Hi, APS. Okay. Which deck do I want to use? Okay. Use this deck. HKS the one. Okay, so I have the Strength card, have the Magician in the reverse. Hi, Shirley. Have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. taking it when there's a bunch of cards that fall out. I get one more, Spirit. There we go. Two of them came out. And I hope one of them not. Okay. Then we have the Hanged Man and the Chariot. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So this has potential. Bagavi. I have a hard time with this. This has potential to be a successful relationship. But let's look and see what all you have going on here. We have a Strength card. So this, is going to be a strong. Okay, BR. I'll call you BR. This has potential to be a very strong connection. This is also a sign of a Leo. Doesn't mean either one of you are Leo. It just means that one of you probably has the characteristics of a Leo. Very positive personality, radiates like the sun. So this gives you the good feelings. This person gives you these sun feelings, these wonderful feelings. We have the Magician in reverse. So what this tells me is that this connection is not fully developed into that place of the Ten of Pentacles yet. It's not yet developed there. There's still work to be done because the the Magician often represents having every tool necessary to complete the job. Meaning you have everything you need. So far, right now, this connection doesn't have everything it needs to be successful. Ace of Pentacles tells me that the seeds have been planted. So it is a very positive connection. But with the seeds being planted, they still, you still have to tend that seed. You have to tend it. And then when it sprouts, you've got to tend the garden. So that's what it's relating to. There's still more to come. The Hanged Man lets me know that you feel like you're in this place of not knowing, like you just feel like you're in the dark, but there's a lot of things you don't know about this person. But you are seeing things from a different perspective than where you used to. And things, it's like probably he has fought against. Hangman talks a lot about you fight against it. You if you get caught in a net and you're hung upside down and you're trying to fight and pull yourself up, but when you stop fighting it and you start looking around, you see things from a new perspective. And then once he stops fighting the connection, because I feel like he is fighting the connection a little bit, whether it's an internal war or if it's because of this Magician in reverse, like not all the pieces, pieces in this connection are all together yet. But when everything starts to click into place, then this connection is going to move forward. Let's see here. How does he feel about you? Is he the one? We have message in a bottle. So there's still some communication that needs to be done. Bottom of the deck is co-create. There's some things that you need to create together and work on together, but it's not over. It's not done with yet. And he still has to open up his heart and be able to reveal his truths to you. And how I get that probably maybe hasn't identified with those feelings yet. Still not answering me on how he feels about you. Oh, I have a better deck. I have a better deck. I have a deck good for feelings. And if he's the one, I feel like this will be a good connection. This will be a very good connection. You just got a lot of work to put into it, which any relationship, is work. How does he feel about you? I don't know if that's a he or she. Okay. Okay. We have Princess of Stability. It says, this is the start of a possible start of a new stable relationship. It's a he. Thank you. Um, so this is going to be a stable relationship, one with the devil with great sex. Very patient. We got the hangman. This person is going to be very patient with you, and but he still has a lot of healing to do, which is the work. He has feelings. Bottom of the deck is soulmates. So this is a soulmate. Yeah, this is the one. This is a connection for you. Let me find. There it is. I'm going to use my Moonology deck to try and figure out, when you will be together. Oh, okay. Again, there's a lot of work to be done because we have, these Moonology cards have a lot of astrological signs and stuff in it, which is why it would be helpful to let me know when. Um, we have waning moon, which is what do you need to release, and full moon Aquarius, show the world the real you, and third quarter moon, adjustments are required. Again, this is going to happen, and I hate saying this because I know when I'm asking spirit for when things are happening to me, I hate it when I get this answer of divine timing. And they don't tell me nothing. But that's what I'm hearing for you, because when it does happen, it will. I got Aquarius, so it would probably happen in Aquarius season. And like, the end of January, beginning of February. Doesn't mean that it's gonna happen this January or February. It may be, I'm hearing the letter 3. So, I don't know if that number is relevant to you, but, you could probably write that down and maybe come back to it. And it's always I always suggest writing down your readings, so that way you can look back on it later. Um, but I feel like you both need to take your masks off and be your true selves with each other and release the fear of thinking they won't accept for you for who you are. And I think that's mostly what your Leo is going through, taking off that mask and you really accepting them for who they are. I know my oldest daughter is a Leo, and she has a lot of, even though she's got this bright, shining personality, and she's like very outgoing, but at the same time, it's hard for her to be herself around other people because she feels that they're going to judgment with her. Okay, I'll get to you, Shirley. Okay, let me write your name down. You're next, and then Fazhara. Let me finish. Bahagavi. Okay, you plan on moving to England. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So, if there's any fears about being successful when you move to England, put those fears aside because you're going to be safe on your move. And it says new moon in Cancer. So, quite possibly, this may happen in Cancer season, which is now. So, if you're asking when you're going to move to England and you're not planning on doing it right this minute because we are currently in Cancer season, um, quite possibly it may be a year from now. But new moons, they do talk about new beginnings, and it's a dark moon. It's the black moon. So I'm also, you just may not be willing to reveal that right now. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, he's there. That's awesome. That's awesome that y'all's moving closer together. I just got this. I split the deck and it said, "Have faith in your dreams." So just continue having faith. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Okay, yeah, I'll put you on the list, Chrislyn. Okay. Next is Shirley, and oh, you've applied for a leadership position. Okay, let's see here. Which deck do I want to use? Let's use the Light Seers deck. Charlie get the leadership position. Those. I'll take any that is a whole clump of cards. This is a pretty new deck for me. I haven't really worn it out, so big clumps of cards are going to come out. I have you on the list. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Fazahari Log. So you can keep asking if you want to, but I've got you on the list. So you're after this one, and then it'll be Chrislyn. Okay. Hira. Okay. I'll write that on my list. Thank you. One more card. No, I got two. Oh, no, I got four. I hate it when it sends me a whole bunch of cards. Don't do that to me, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. So, whatever you're doing now, underneath it's Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. Getting a sense that what you're doing now, you're juggling. You're juggling. It's hard for you to whatever you're doing now. It Shirley, it's like you've got a lot on your shoulders. Um, like you've got a lot that you're juggling. A lot of stress. I mean, Two of Pentacles doesn't represent stress, but for some reason that's what I'm hearing. Anyways, as far as are you going to get that position, we have the Sun. So this is definitely a positive card. That's the best card to me in the deck. And we have the Magician in the upright. These two together lets me know that you have every tool necessary to do this job, to be in leadership. You're probably going to be one of the top choices. I feel like you have a good resume. Um, and you feel very optimistic about this. Um, you keep deleting your messages. Then we have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, which is this is like you're putting a lot of hope into this. And then we have the Judgment and the Ace of Wands. I feel like looking at these cards and these pictures because I'm intuitive. Um, it's like you're like, come on, please let me get the job. Please, please, please let me get the job. I can do it. Just let it open the door for me. Like you're just really, come on, probably in a prayer closet or um just to whether you believe in God, or you believe in creator, um, whatever your beliefs are. And this is, a very safe in. Where did my thing go? All of a sudden, I don't know what's going on with my stuff. It just keeps disappearing. But anyways, this is a safe environment. So I understand you're waiting, but I am on someone else right now. So um the Ace of Wands tells me this is going to be a new opportunity for you, a new beginning. You have all positive cards. So I don't have any indication that you're not going to get the job. Let's get a few other. Pull from the Kipper deck. Or no, let me pull from the Gilded Reverie. Now, I am hearing that with a position like a director position, um, those take longer during the hiring process for the I'm hearing to tell you that sometimes it takes a month to after you've applied to even like get an interview, and then you probably wait a couple weeks to get a second interview. So the process I'm hearing is going to be lengthy. Oh, what an awesome business. That's a lot of hard work. Taking care of, teaching to ride and then taking care of horses, and it's a job that's I see that as something that's very physical, but at the same time probably rewarding. So I have the number 22, which is the staircase. So they have other choices other than you. We have the stars card, but it looks like you are probably a top choice. However, they're going to have to weed out, you know, the bad from the good. So there is another option, but they're having to make that choice. So it's probably gonna be a little while um, before you hear something from them. It looks positive. I don't see any negative cards depicting that you wouldn't get the job. There's no definite card saying they're absolutely going to get it. It's letting me know that you are probably a top pick. Like, I'm getting that you probably have experience in management or mentorship, something that would put you with experience with what you're applying for. So, okay, I hope that helps. Let me ask one more question. What does Charlie need to know? I spend a lot of time with my questions. I'm sorry for those that's waiting. Just ah, well, I said that you wasn't going to get you. It'd be a while, but we have the Knight of Swords, which is very fast moving energy, messenger of impulse and opportunity. So you're going to be hearing some from them soon. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles again, balancing act avenue. So and what I'm seeing with that, with the Two of Pentacles, is again the juggling, and you'll be juggling this job and your personal business. So um, make sure to take time out for your self-care and work on stress when it does come up. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to move on to Hira. Go up here and see what. Hello, Feminine Logic. Okay, you want to know if you're going to be able to get your apartment. Okay, you're going to be able to get it. Okay, let's see. Just, we're going to use this. Let me get that energy out of it. Put you on a list, ASMA. I'll just call you ASMA. So, trying to buy it on loan. Okay, there's some struggles coming up. We have Five of Pentacles, Struggle Avenue. Then we have Six of Wands, Moments of Glory, Gardens. There's some more struggles that's going to come up. Then we have the Star. So this is pretty quick. Six of Wands is a victory card. And then you have the Star card of dreams coming true. Two of Wands in the bottom of the deck, forward movement, gardens. Things are going to move forward. Then you have the Magician underneath it. So things are just going to, even though there's more struggles coming, there's going to be, you're going to end up getting it. You're going to end up, what I'm hearing though, halt that, because what I'm hearing is the one in particular that you want, you may not get that one, but you're going to be successful in getting one. Just it may not be the one that you got your sights set on. Okay. I hope that helps. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards from the Monology deck. Let me see. What advice do you have for Hera? Okay. We have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So you're going to get some answers. And we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So you're gonna hear something soon. So thank you so much, Hira. And Chrislyn. I don't know if she's still here. I'm gonna answer Chrislyn's message anyways. Try my best. Well, she deleted all her messages, so okay. Well, oh, there you are. Does Aquarius still love you? Does Aquarius still love you? Okay. You know what? I'm going to use this. Oh, it is. My mom has a terrible cough. Aquarius still love. Oh, poor mama. She can't. She's all the way in the back of the house in her bedroom. I'm at her house because my internet at my house isn't so good. I mean, I can record, but on top of it, I've got my cat Nyx. She is my baby, y'all. But she wants me to hold her literally like I can't shuffle and hold her, and she wants to get underneath my chin and me pet her the whole time. She knows she's my baby. I have to remind her sometimes, I did not birth you, honey. I adopted you. Oh, thank you, Kira. Anyways, so I'm at my mom's house, and she's had this cough, I know, over a year. They've done lung scans on her. They have checked her esophagus. They cannot find out why she can't stop coughing. I keep asking her, why is she not gone to an ear, nose, and throat specialist? But, who am I? I just work in a hospital every single day. Okay. So, Chrislyn. My ex is in Aquarius. We have the Six of Chalices. Boy. We have the Six of Athames, which is swords. We have the Sun. We have the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Chalices, the Seven of Cups. So you reminisce about this person quite a bit. About, look at these three cards in the bottom of the deck. What? So you reminisce about this person quite a bit. you wonder if they're ever going to come back. You I get that you really sometimes want to move forward, but at the same time, you have a lot of moments of, missing your Aquarius. Um, so let's just move forward. The Six of Chalices tells me um, they see you as someone they have a history with. Six of Chalices, you may have. Okay, me and my ex, who is Aquarius. Um, we have known each other since we were children. I don't know if that relates to you and your Aquarius, but they do see you as someone they've known you for a very long time. There's that history together, that connection together. We have the Six of Themes, which tells me that you had some rocky rocks in your connection. Or, like this depicts when you've had a rocky relationship. But no matter what the past is, it's like things are getting better, right? And you've crossed that bridge, and they see you as someone who very positive. Um, I feel like you've both done some work on yourselves, and Three of Wands tells me that yeah, I mean, I don't see them moving towards you. Like making any effort to go towards you, but possibly, look, watching the ship to come in. It's like watching and waiting to see if you're going to communicate or come towards him. Um, do they still love you? What do you still love this one? Okay. Okay. So this person, I think maybe you might look and see if they're going to come back, and they probably look to see if you're going to come back. Like, um, but the cards I got from this deck was the number six, which is, and I saw a lot of sixes, and I think what was that? Yeah. So there's been three sixes in this. So six might be a relevant number for you, or 66, or 666, um, which is not a demon number. So just, um, but this six I got, or you might want to look at the angel meanings of the number six in different connections, whether it's just six or 66 or 666. What I get is this card. It says "not for you." It looks like a fortune cookie, and it's on a game, chessboard. So I mean, it says nope. If you tried to get with this person, it's even though you've both done a lot of growth, it's like you've grown apart more than towards each other. Um, we have TikTok, the number 30, which breaks down to number 3, which may be another number you want to look up. Um, I'm hearing you need more time for yourself, because the bottom of the deck is the number 23, which breaks to number 5. It says peace. So you need to more focus on your peace and your happiness. If you did try to get back with this Aquarius, that shell's going to crack and your peace is going to be cracked. And I'm sorry that's not the message that you probably want to hear, but I'm not here to sugarcoat. I tell the way it comes. So I'm so sorry, Chrislyn. Is there anything else that you would want to ask of me? No love, Chrislyn. They may it's they do have love for you, but this person's not for you. Like, and I'm not saying they don't have love for you because you did have the 6 of cups. You did have some cups in there, so there is feelings. But just because you care for and love for somebody, I still care and love for my ex-husband. But we bring out the worst in each other. We're not intended for each other. So I never intend on getting back with him. And with that respect, I'm thinking maybe that's how your Aquarius is feeling. They have love for you, but they don't ever intend on getting back with you. Hello, Charlie. So how I do this is, let me put this here. That way people can read it when they come in. So Bagarby, since BR, since I've already done you a question, I'm going to go ahead and go with Charlie. Um, and then if, after her, if no one else has asked or paid, then I will come to you, okay? Yes, Chrislyn, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Charlie Palmer. Is anyone coming to offer you love in the month of July? Let me see. Charlie Palmer. Oh, wow. Very first card out the deck. Ace of Chalices. New love. New beginnings of love. I would take that as a definite yes. Let's keep going, shall we? Ace of Wands. Not only is this the beginning in love, it's the beginning of a relationship with someone with possibly, great sex, great intimacy, or maybe very passionate. But this is new beginnings. This isn't a connection with the old. So if you were very beginning, this is these two aces back to back. You either are finding because of third party. Oh yeah. Well, there's possibly two people coming in. You either have a new person coming in that's going to be very loving and compassionate, but also passionate, very passionate, compassion and passion. Very fiery, very does show emotion, or there's two people coming in, one who has a water sign. Hello, Alokika. I'll put you on the list. And yes, Alokika, I will read for you. I'm doing Charlie right now. And how I do this is people who pay go first. So even if you're on a list, if someone comes in and pays, they're going to automatically go next. Okay. So let me continue with Charlie. So Charlie, you either have a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio coming in, or you have a fire sign, which is a Leo. Ooh, I lost my train of thought. Right in the middle of it. Leo, Sagittarius. What's the other fire sign? I done forgot, but write that down because two people's coming in, and if they're not those signs, they have the characteristics of those signs. Okay, you have 20 for harvest and the 7 of chalices. Okay, this tells me you definitely have more than one person coming in because this 7 of chalices, tells me that you definitely have some to choose from. Um, you have the harvest card, so your harvest is definitely coming in. You know, this tells me these are some good people coming in. Bottom of the deck is the battle wagon, which is a chariot. Chariot is Cancer energy, but mainly this so definitely is happening in the Cancer season, and that's what you asked. And it's funny this is on the bottom of the deck. But mainly the chariot means that, and underneath it is the nine of chalices. So you have moving forward. So it's talking about forward movement of what you would like to happen with love. Your wishes being fulfilled in love. Then it's bottom, then two of chalices. So yeah, definitely someone is coming in Cancer season that is going to be like a soulmate. Let's get some more cards. Let's get this juiciness. Tell us about this new person coming in, Spirit. Let's use this deck. So are you wanting to get back with Himalaya, or I mean, y'all broke up because evidently he was cheating, or are you wanting to embrace this new person coming in? I mean, because you're going to have that choice, and you may have more than one person coming in. So there's plenty of fish in the sea. I know often we get stuck on the person that cheated on us or did us dirty or did us wrong. I've been there. I've done that. Now tell us about the new person coming in, Spirit. One card at a time. Come on now. Okay, here's a card. Two of stability is Two of Pentacles. This is someone who is going to bring balance into your connection. I'm doing either or. Okay, Charlie? So I'm doing the new person now. This new person would bring balance. Can I get another card, please? Okay. We have Three of Passions, which is Three of Wands. This person would be long distance. But it's the beginning of a relationship that could blossom into something beautiful. And you have the Princess of Mind Games. So this may be someone who's maybe a little bit younger than you. Also full of a lot of energy, a lot of vitality. It has a youthful personality. Okay, that's the new person. So tell us between her and okay, so y'all are long distance. Okay, so quite possibly that's telling me that you're going to rekindle this. So just keep an open mind. You're either going to meet someone new, or this person you're thinking. I get this sense that you feel that I'm in the sense from your comments that you feel that this is your person coming back in. Are they going to reconcile? She's going to forgive him. Oh, we got the Divine Masculine card. He's your Divine Masculine, or she. And the Emperor. So this is definitely okay. I see. Bottom of the deck. I was sitting there thinking, if this is her, she got divine masculine and the emperor, so this must be a twin flame connection. So I went to pull over the bottom of the deck, and it definitely said, look, twin flames. I see. Yeah, there will be some reconciliation, because with twin flames, you know, there's a lot of back and forth energy, and when there's still growth to be done, and not on just his side, but on your side as well. And the more you grow inside, the more your divine masculine will grow, because you're magnets and you kind of pull each other. But when you're separate, you know, okay, when you get the two magnets and you got two magnets, and when everything is, when you're in, when your energy is synchronized, you pull towards each other. But when you have growth, and the universe is going to, when you're together, you kind of get in this lull, and you kind of get into this routine that causes you to get into a rut in your personal growth and your spiritual growth. So the universe has to make you, you know, it causes you also to, when you get in a rut, it causes you to get out of sync. So two magnets connected, right? They're connected. Well, it flips, and then, you know, that magnet, when it flips, they push, they can't, they can't get close together. So it causes separation, because you need growth. You know, you have to always strive for your growth. So there's going to be lots of times of separation between the two of you. Okay. And then there's going to be times of reunion and then separation, then reunion and then separation. That's just how the twin flame journey goes. I know it's difficult. I have a divine masculine, and there are times that it is extremely difficult. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. Okay. So, Alo Kika, you still here? What's your question, Alo Kika? Yup. She said, yup. Who is your soulmate? When are you going to meet him? You're a Leo sun, Gemini moon, and Libra rising. Oh, you are a very interesting person. You are highly intelligent, very positive and passionate. And I mean, you have such a great combination going on. I just know from your signs, you have a great personality. I have a moody personality. I'm a Cancer sun, Aquarius moon, and Capricorn rising. All right. Who is Kika's? Who's all Kika's soulmate? These cards are. This is my newest deck. It's so cute. It's Disney's villains. These cards don't come out as easily. Let me just do it a classical way. Hi, Jada. I know. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Brian. Oh my goodness, Brazil. I live in Arkansas. So, thank you, Cheryl. So, what I'm doing is I'm making a list, and yes, ma'am, I added you to the list, Miss Cheryl and Brian. I also added Jada in case you end up having a question. I'm working on Alokika right now, and I'm doing her reading, and then I have y'all on the list. So I will work down the list, but if someone comes in and makes a payment, they will automatically be bumped to the top of the list, okay? And let me put my information back up here. I don't do the payment thing on the comment thing because it's just, no. So anyways, I have y'all on a list for freebies. But like I said, if someone pays, they'll go first. Right now I'm working on Alokika. Well, come on now. No, Jada, I have not been here for a long time and I've lost a lot of subscribers because of it. I mean, I'm still at 5,000, but I had to do a lot of self-care. I ended up in the hospital. My sugar A1C was 10.5. So ended up with some heart problems due to it, sugar problems, and so I've been working on myself. I got my A1C lowered, so I'm in control of my sugar. I've changed my diet and my eating habits. So, at this point, I've done it long enough that it's now consistent. And I joined a gym. And so since March, I've lost 51 pounds and I'm still improving every day. So, yeah, that's why I haven't been here. I've been doing a lot of work on myself. I know Alokika. I know I'm getting who is your soulmate. I'm getting. Yes, ma'am. I am so much better. Who is my soulmate? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. This is a talker. This is someone who likes to have a lot of open communication between the two of you. Open, honest communication. We have the Knight of Swords. So when this person comes into your life, they're going to move quick. Like, yes, Brittany, I love Brittany. She doesn't go by Cancerian clairvoyant anymore. Let me write down her new, trying to build herself up. So make sure you go on to her YouTube channel, and I think this morning when I checked, it was only at 14. I keep trying to share stuff, but yeah, I misspelled tarot. So, swords. What is Alokika? So this person is a talker. They are going to move fast. Like um because they got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So I mean, this is gonna come in like a whirlwind. What's that song? What's that song? Miley Cyrus came in like a wrecking ball. That's what I'm seeing in my head is that video of her riding a wrecking ball into the stage. Yeah. They're gonna hit you like a wrecking ball, Kiko. Knight of Wands. Which is again another fast energy. They're gonna be like, "Hey, girl!" Oh my goodness. We have the Five of Coins. So even though they have this fast energy, you have wands, two wands here, which tells me this person is um for some reason in my head I'm seeing someone who's goofy, who likes to joke around. Um oh my goodness. Oh, in my head I just saw, in the Friends. What is it? I never watched Friends that much, but I know there was one of the characters, how you doing? I'm seeing that in my head. Um, very fiery, passionate energy. Someone who is a fast talker, not in a bad way, but like in a good way. Like you're, they move so fast. I don't think you're going to see this person coming. Um, that I don't know. I just keep wanting to giggle. And with all that, there's still a level of seriousness because we got the Five of Coins. This person, though, even though they want to come in and sweep you off your feet and everything, move really. This might be someone who might want to have sex on the first date. Is why I'm trying not to go. I was trying not to go there, but that's what I'm seeing. Someone who's probably going to be like, how you doing? Um, Five of Coins. Number one, don't let him in your cookie jar. Spirit said, don't let him in a cookie jar. Don't let him have it right off the bat. Close that lid. Make him earn that cookie. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So, I mean, that represents no sleep. Okay, thank you, Tarot Destroyer, for that information. That's interesting. So, bottom of the deck is again the Six of Swords. Um, yeah, you're gonna have to make him, where you can't sleep or nothing. You just constantly think of that same person. So don't give up that cookie right yet. I got a mail list. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you, Alokika. I'm checking my mail. So after you, Jada has made a donation, so she's moving up in the list. But I'm not done with you, Alokika. We got to get some. Tell us more about this person. I want a deck that's going to tell me more. All of a sudden, my phone is going off like crazy. I'm going to use this deck created by Angelic Revelation 144. It's called The Real Deal. Tell us about Alchemist's soulmate. I'll probably come on after I'm done with this. I'll come back on again tonight and probably tomorrow morning. I'll probably start posting pick-a-cards again around sometime in July. I now have the truth of why you got to hold out the cookie jar. They are a runner. Don't let them hit it and quit it. Don't let them. You got to get them to catch feelings. Man, what are some men we got to play games with? It's ridiculous. They're going to be a runner. But once you do get them hooked, because, you got to make them work for the cookie. And then make sure the cookie is so damn good that when they get it, they're hooked and addicted to it, okay? I'm just going to tell you, I'm old, and I'm going to tell you how it is. Once you get them hooked, they're sincere. This is going to be a sincere person. They're going to be faithful. They're going to want a family with you. Okay? See if I can get anything else. Tell us more about this person. Okay, at first, this person has come off, there's a double standard sometimes. That they want to hit it and quit it, but when they hit it and quit it, then they're done with them, and they're like judgmental. Yeah, they gave up the pussy. So, I mean, it doesn't mean they're a bad person. That's just what I'm hearing is don't let them make moves too fast. Make them work for it. That way you earn their respect. Because at first they're going to go after just sex. Says only after sex. So this person is just going to go after sex at first. Probably. So pretty 01. I will put you on the list. And how this works is I have a list for people who I can put it on free. Right now I'm on Alokika. However, if you make a payment, you'll move to the top of the list. Like, for example, Jada made a payment, so she will be after Alokika. Okay. And then after her, I still have, you'll be third after Jada. Okay. Let's use one more deck for your soulmate. Tell us about what we need, what Alokika needs to know. What's the tea, Spirit? This is the Moonology cards. What is tea? Come on. Hi, beautiful love. We have full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. So you will be a good match for this person. Gibbous moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to finding out who this person is. Bottom of the deck, have faith in your dreams. So just keep on having faith. Okay, Alokika? So beautiful love. I will put you on the list. And if you're still here, then you'll still get a reading. Um, Next is Jada because she paid for her reading. So I have a list for free people, but whoever makes a payment for it, they get moved to the top of the list. So if someone comes in and they make a payment and you're supposed to be next, which Jada is next, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people. You're the first person after that. And so, but if someone comes in and they make a payment, they'll be after Jada. Okay. When will you meet him? And I will keep him meet him. I'll keep him meet him. What season? Well, I will keep him meet him. So we have luck is on your side. It's new moon in Sagittarius. So this will be in Sagittarius season. Because that's the question I asked. So Sagittarius season. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Elokika. You have a wonderful day, okay? Sorry, I had a text come in. Okay, Jada. How will my second date with Khalil, who's a Virgo, of course, you're Scorpio, go on Sunday? Oh, Jada has a date. Okay. Your second date? Okay. See, I know all of you are in here, and on my end, it says there's nobody watching. Is that not crazy? That is so crazy to me. Shade. Okay. He's your boo thing. Ah, you gave it up on the first date? What? That's what I'm reading into that. You know I gotta give you hell. Jay, she didn't say that, y'all. I'm just messing with her. So I have the Nine of Stability, which is the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who you did. It must have been good y'all gonna have a second date. Pretty. I'm doing Jada now. After her, you're the third one after her. Unless you make a payment, then you'll move up to be after Jada. You'll be the next one. Okay. Tell us about her date. Then we have the Queen of Mind Games, the Queen of Swords. Um, both cards are telling me that you're gonna have great sex. A lot of flirting going on. Yeah. Y'all's gonna be. I also got the Prince of Passions on the bottom of the deck. This is gonna be, it says passionate communication. So see a lot of sexting going on, flirting, maybe some sex phone calls, sexting. One of you is a dominant lover. So very direct about what you want sexually. Y'all gonna have sex. I mean, that's all these cards told me. Let's find out more. Oh my goodness. Let's get it on. How does her day go? Jada, do you got trust issues with this boo? Like I'm saying you got some trust issues. You got you some- What's going on? Why you got some trust issues? You met his family, y'all? Oh man. Oh man. You met his family on the first date. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I keep getting cards about abandonment, trust, no trust issues. putting a lot of hard work in and it not, panning out from your past. That this is do know that if you hold on to these fears and you don't work on releasing them, it will affect this connection negatively. So please be aware of that and please work on it, Spirit says. Do you or he have children? Because I have the child card. Something significant about a child here. Because, I mean, the child card doesn't actually have to represent an actual child, which you may have. It may also represent new beginnings. And it could represent getting pregnant. Let's find out, shall we? Which deck should I use? I'm going to use this deck. How's this connection? Where's this headed? Where's this connection headed? Because I am nosy. We know this already, don't we, Jada? I'm nosy. Well, the person I talked to, I've had to go through a lot of, I've went through a lot of self-doubt and a lot of soul growth. A lot of my own trust issues. And, they nag you and, that negative Nancy voice in your head. You just got to learn to train your brain to think positively. Where is this connection going? Where's this connection going, Spirit? That's way too much cards. Whole section of cards. Right. So we have the Three of Cups, the Fool, and the Son of Pentacles would be the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. So you got work to do in this connection. Eight of Pentacles, again, a lot of work to do in this connection. But I love this Eight of Pentacles. Look at the spider with its web. Building, making this web between the two of you, just making a connection, making a stronger connection, and you have to build it up, See the Seven of Pentacles, stair steps. You got to take the stair steps. You got to build it up. So that way it forms a strong connection. We have the Three of Cups. You want to make sure you build up the relationship. Not just a relationship cannot be based just on attraction and most people fall in lust first and they mistake it for love. So this is saying that y'all are definitely going to build that friendship, of trust. And that's what true love is built on, is friendship, trust, and love. And y'all are definitely, I asked, where is this heading? This heading to first a strong friendship. Okay. That it's going to build, it's going to mold. Y'all are going to put the work in to build this connection. Okay. It is going to happen. Then you have the Fool card, which tells me, the Fool is like the little chick, see, and Mama's going to push it off the branch, telling her, take your leap. You need to fly. You need to learn to fly, or mama's going to push you out the nest, right? So y'all's going to build that friendship before you take an actual commitment leap. I mean, y'all seem to be moving kind of fast, but at the same time, is I feel like y'all's probably going to be having a lot of fun together. Y'all's going to be learning about each other more, getting more deeper into a trusting friendship commitment. And then we have the Son of Pentacles. Okay. Now, the Pentacles is very slow moving energy. So this tells me this is going to turn into, this has the potential, is what Spirit's telling me. He said the word potential. The potential of being a committed long-term relationship. Okay. Now I'm going to get saucy, and I'm going to pull out my Marvelous Men deck that I created. It's messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. So I'm just going to ask, if he didn't hold back, what's something he would say to you? You know, men are not good communicators. So let's just see what he would say if he didn't hold back. What would Jed's man say if he didn't hold back? Okay, quit. What do we have here? So we have, I never felt worthy enough. So with he never felt worthy enough, he has issues with self-esteem, whether you know, and there's lots of people who have struggle with self-esteem, and you would never even guess it. But he does struggle with his self-esteem. We have, I carry so much guilt. I don't know if you can read it. My camera's flaring off of it. I don't know what he's carrying guilt about. Possibly something from his past, some mistakes that he's made in his past, maybe even with the argument that y'all had. He does carry guilt. He does. I mean, I have a strong sense of he doesn't really know his value. Uh, we have I have secrets. So see, y'all haven't communicated that trust, and I mean built that trust enough for him to tell you his secrets, but he has secrets. He has things that, you know, he hasn't told you. Doesn't mean it's bad things. Um, it just means that y'all haven't shared that. I'm sure there's things about you that you haven't shared yet either. You know, sometimes it takes years to build enough trust to be actually 100% be able to communicate things with a partner. And then we have, I'm good with fixing things. I'm good with my hands, but I don't know how to navigate these emotions. So he's also not good with expressing his emotions. When he does start feeling strong emotions, he's not really, he doesn't know how to handle them. And then the final card that came out, I don't know if you've asked him a yes or no question that he hasn't answered you yet or not. We have the yes card. So whether you ask Spirit something or if you've asked him something, there's a yes card here. So I don't know what you asked. Maybe it's just something you wondered, but the answer is yes. Is there anything else that you want to ask? Is he talking to anyone else? Which deck? I didn't bring many decks over here, so I'm trying to figure out. Is he Hmm. You know what? I'm going to use this Life is Like a Board Game deck. I don't feel that he is. If I find out he is, I'm going to go on the date and get my food and call him out. Leave him there. Sorry I started on that. Go eat your food, girl. Let me feed you. I don't feel that he is, but let us get an answer from the tarot deck. Is he talking to someone else? And by talking, you know what I mean. Knight of Cups, messenger of romance and invitations. You're talking to someone else. Seven of Cups, confusing illusions plays. King of Swords, provider of logic and impartial judgment. Ace of Pentacles, starting stable avenue. So y'all have just planted the seeds of a stable connection. Under it was the Nine of Pentacles, which is Independence Avenue. So technically, he's single and you're single is what Spirit's telling me. Technically, y'all haven't actually built on anything to make an actual stable connection, but it's heading that way. It's the start of it. Is the Ace of Pentacles, which means the seed has been planted. You know, and with any seed, you've got to let it, you know, be nourished in the nutrients of the earth, and then it eventually sprouts and it builds from there. You have to continually nourish it and let it grow. I get that, you know, we do have Nine of Cups, messenger of romance and invitations. So he has had invitations. You know, probably he's been hit on. Other women have flirted with him. He may have actually flirted with them. Seven of Cups lets me know, it says confusing illusions place. But basically, usually that tarot deck you see with a bunch of cups and they're trying to choose what cup to. So they've had options. It's not that he hasn't had options. It's not that, you know, but he's King of Swords lets me know he's logical and he is a stable person. So I'm not getting that. I get that probably he gets flirted with or something, or maybe maybe not even that, maybe just, you know, opportunities to date other people. But I don't get that I don't feel in any way that he's taken those options. I don't think he's, you know, I feel that this is a very stable person. I got stability in several cards. I really don't get I don't get that he is actually accepting any offers. You know, just like if I work in an office full of women, and when someone comes in the office that's good looking, like some uh, who is that? What is he? Is the driver for the Loomis tribe that comes and gets the money. All the girls will flirt with him, but he's in a committed relationship, so they laugh and carry on back and forth together. But most of the women in the office are married, and he's married, and there's no way anything would ever move forward in that communication. That's what I'm trying to portray. So I hope that helps. Oh, thank you. Well, actually, pretty after Jada is Cheryl, and then Brian, and then you. I don't have my spicy messages cards with me. My house is 10 steps behind my mother's. If you really want a spicy message, I can go get them. Or if you said you was going to donate again. If you want to, we can do that this evening, because I'm going to go live again this evening, probably about 8 o'clock. It's whatever you want to do. Okay, awesome. Awesome. If there's anything else, if there's not anything else, I'm going to move on to Cheryl, if she's still here. Okay, I'll put you top of the list for this evening. I'm not. I don't put like an upcoming event on my YouTube. I just start it at 8 because I'm not good with making this computer do all that. So don't worry if you don't see an upcoming event. I'm still gonna go live at 8. Cheryl, are you still here? Thank you, Jada. Okay, I don't see no messages from Cheryl. Brian, are you still here? If Brian's not here, I'm gonna go to Pretty. Okay, hey Cheryl. What is your question? How does Aaron feel about you? Okay. Let me copy and paste this right back fast. So if anyone new comes in, they can read it. How does Aaron feel about Cheryl? I was going to do this deck. Spirit just told me to go jump to this deck. The deck, the Spirit's telling me, uses the Flames of Love and Passion Tarot by Angelic Revelation 144. I don't know if you're familiar with our channel. She has great decks that she's created. She's a wonderful reader. Aaron feel about Cheryl? Oh, wow. Excuse me. So the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Stability. Um, and that's over Ace of Emotions. So this Aaron, he's a very independent personality. Um, very strong, very stable. Um, but and this is a new beginning. I'm getting that there's something new in this connection. Um, so you got some positive cards here. You've got Four of Passions. That's the Four of Wands. You have the Soulmates card. You have the Nine of Mind Games. That's the Nine of Swords. And the Prince of Mind Games, which is the Prince of Swords or the Page of Swords. So Aaron does feel a soulmate connection with you. Now, soulmates, you can have many, many soulmates. You can have family soulmates, you can have friend soulmates, and you can have love soulmates. But this shows two people. It looks like they've been married, they got married or something. It looks like a bride and a groom. So I take this as a love soulmate. Four of Passions. That's the Four of Wands is like a union card for me. It's two soulmates or twin flames coming into union, um, finding happy in the same vibrational frequency with each other. Um, Passion, security, taking a relationship to a next level. So, and then we have Nine of Mind Games, which, sleepless nights, um, a lot of anxiety. So if this is someone who's independent, um, this also represents someone who's questioning why they feel this way, why there's some kind of connection there. I don't feel like you're the only one feeling connected. I feel like, with these cards coming out, and I'm very blunt. So if a negative card comes out, I'm going to tell you. I just tell you the way I see it. You've got positive cards, but at the same time, then you got a negative card, and with the anxiety and mind games. So I feel like I I hear my grandson. I don't know if they stayed the night last night or what's going on, but I hear him. Maybe they just pulled up. I have no idea. Anyways, maybe quite possibly your twin flames. This does the Four of Passion says twin flames. Plus, you got the soulmate card, and it's quite possibly why you feel this magnetic connection to this person. Do know you're not the only one that feels it. Aaron feels it as well, but it's causing him anxiety. He's not liking that feeling. He's not. because he doesn't understand what's going on. That you know, and then we have the Prince of Mind Games. Um, he's someone who he doesn't just leap. He's going to think about every angle and every aspect that a relationship or a situationship or a friendship would benefit him and the other person, all the different options, all the different things. Like his mind would give me a headache. He's like an overthinker. He's driven and determined. So once if he makes up his mind that he wants to pursue you, he would have already thought it through first. So if he does decide to do that, and I'm going to pull some more cards, then do know that it will happen after, you know, it's like a stubborn Taurus. They didn't do it when they're ready. You ain't going to make them, like, you can't drag that bull. It's going to, it's going to, no, it's just not going to do it. Them bulls are so stubborn. I mean, I just get that type of energy. So, what does he think? We have Two of Pentacles balancing act. Just a minute. Sorry, I had to open my blinds. I think someone's mowing my yard. I don't know. Sounds like it. What's going on in his head? When it comes to show. So, bottom of the deck is the World. Nine of Pentacles underneath it. He has things he has to do first. Like I feel like this is someone who is driven and like maybe with their job or their career, maybe Aaron is that's why he has an independent personality. He's got some kind of goal that he's working on. It may be in education. There's something he's got going that he feels necessary to complete in our order to balance out his life and to find victory. Before he can even consider what this magnetic attraction is. Just a minute. I think that's my grandson outside. Just a minute. Oh, hey! Door's unlocked if y'all decide to come in. The door's unlocked if y'all decide to come in. Nope. It wasn't my grandson. It's my nephew and his two babies. So I'll probably get off of here real quick. Hi, babies. Hi. You want to come in here and play? That playroom is like a big mess. I'm doing a live reading, so y'all just make yourself welcome. Well, I mean, they'll never get your way. No, they'll be fine. Okay. You did? Okay. Spirit, when would it be possible for these two souls, Cheryl and Aaron, to actually come into, what kind of message we need to know about possibly coming into a connection? Good morning, Journey. Good morning, Tragan. Y'all are so precious. Y'all want to guys come say hi to the camera? I'm on film. You have full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome in the forecast. So it is going to lead toward a positive. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So there is going to be some type of romantic feelings that's going to come. It's going to be happiness. It doesn't say when. Of course, there is Aquarius energy and Libra energy. It could be, Aquarius season or Libra season. What do we need to know about Aaron? First card came out. This person is your perfect match. You're Aquarius? Awesome. Take it. Come here. What do we need to know about Aaron? Aaron is a sincere person. And he is easily influenced by his family. So his family means a lot to him. Okay. Is there anything else that you need to know? Aaron feels connected to who? You said Aaron feels connected to him? Who's him? Aaron feels the connection with you. That energy that you feel, he feels that too. He's just got his mind focused on other goals right now to be able to focus on whatever this connection is. Okay, so I'm fixing to move on to Brian. Is Brian still here? Yes, I did get the soulmate card. There's a soulmate connection. You're welcome. So what I've done is I've made a list, but if anyone wants to be bumped up to the list, I do take a $14.44 donation, and those donations are only to my Cash App or my PayPal. I don't take a donation any other way. And that bumps you to the top of the list. Yes, Aaron is still single. I got 2 independent cards in your reading. Okay, I don't think Brian's here because he hasn't answered me. Pretty, are you still here? For those of you who wanted a reading and did not get one, do know I will come back tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time because I have been on here 2.5 hours. Hello, Queen Sushi. If you don't mind coming back at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, would that be a problem? Because I do have family here and I have been on here for 2.5 hours and I need to replenish my energy. Okay. I'll wait a few more minutes to see if anyone answers. Brian, pretty, beautiful love of Queen Sushi. Just letting y'all know that I am. Okay, yeah, I'm still here, beautiful love. Okay, I'll go ahead and do a reading for you and you'll be my last one, okay? What's your question? I want to know what spirit has to say about my hubby, your husband. Our relationship has been rocky, and I just don't know if I can trust him because he doesn't really open up to me anymore. But then he keeps. Okay, let's see here. Let's do the Real Deal Oracle by Angelic Revelation. 4-4. Okay. Keeps coming up to his brother's girlfriend about everything that he's going through. I'm not really sure. Oh, Spirit. Oh, yeah. What is going on with her husband? He's still being faithful to her, or is he leaning towards his brother's girlfriend? His brother's girlfriend. Lord. Goodness gracious. Oh my, or like this girl at work says, oh my gravy. Hi, darling. Have a good day at school. Darling, you're playing basketball, going to school, and playing at the playground. Love you, bye. those kids. So bottom of the deck, we have you are their priority. But then underneath that, we have they are unreliable. So, and they are keeping secrets from you. Like when I think in their mind, they do know that you're the wifey, you're the wife. You come first, but at the same time, it's like I feel like you can't rely on them. Like I got a bunch of negative cards. They have sex hangups. Like that can mean a whole bunch of different things. It can mean a lot of things. Sexual hangups, like and there's different aspects of it. It can mean problems with erection, or like erectile dysfunction. I have to take the little blue pill, or it can mean they ejaculate too fast. I don't want to say too much. I got 2 little kids here. Or it can mean that they have sexual addictions. There's different aspects of that. Also can mean they're in a sexual rut. They are sensitive about this. They are sensitive. See, they're very sensitive about this. Whatever, and maybe that's their secret. Maybe they're ashamed. Maybe he. And see, it looks like a bride, and instead of wearing the veil, she's got it wrapped around her eyes, so she can't see nothing. So they're keeping you in the dark about it. I don't feel like he's doing that with her. Like they're not being intimate. However, and so they are a workaholic. So he's putting all his energy in other things that you may not even know about. He's avoiding you. Is the work? What I'm getting that he's doing things to avoid you intimately. Not because he's interested in anyone else, but there's something going on with him that he may be ashamed of. I don't know. I don't know how old y'all are. I know the older men get, it's a little more difficult. But something that he's keeping from you that he's ashamed of. And then we also have someone is whispering in their ear. So I don't know who this girl is, but we're fixing to get to the bottom of this. Because I don't like that whispering in their ear. I don't like that at all. I'm getting mad for you because in my mind, I'm seeing this girlfriend building up trust with him and whispering in his ear ugly things about you. So just make sure you watch your back. Boy, I'm getting feisty. I was in a good mood. Now I'm getting feisty because that's what I'm picking up. My energy is picking up on that. I don't get that they're being sexual, but I'm getting very manipulative energy from this brother's girlfriend. What is this whispering in their ear? What's going on? You know I'm going to give it to you straight. We have the occupation card, so is there something they're working on together possibly, or him and his brother's working on together? It's someone that they're doing some work with together, because I got that twice. I got the occupation card, and then I also got, remember, I got the workaholic. So it, not sure about that one. Again, like I've told many people, just when you get something, get you a little notebook and write down things about your reading that you might want to go back on later and look at. Then we have change. So he may be having an occupational change, or thinking about an occupational change, or even moving. Because this person in this picture, they got their luggage, and it looks like they're packing their shit. So or I'm sorry, packing their stuff. Got children. Maybe someone is wanting to leave a relationship. We have wealthy man. So this may be someone, maybe they've asked him for loans. Maybe they borrowed money from him and you don't know about it. I have to go to school. He doesn't have any finances. Well, I don't know. It keeps on coming up something with finances. And I don't know what the wealthy man card is for at the moment. I don't know what that's for. Maybe he's borrowed money from someone. I know. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe he feels, this they are having sex hangups, and then they are sensitive, workaholic, maybe he feels demasculated. So that would actually make a lot of sense. Him having issues with finances, you being the breadwinner, it's just ingrained. I don't know where you're from, beautiful love. I know I live in Arkansas, and I know where, and my birthday's in July. I'll be 49, so I'm a little older. I know my generation, we was taught that the man provides, and in this day and age, it's gotten to where the women provide. It's just how it is. We've had to live in our masculine energy and let the men, the men's been in the feminine energy. It's been vice versa. And as long as the woman is in the masculine energy, if the man doesn't step up and grow into his masculine energy, we cannot be comfortable in our feminine energy, because we can't rely on someone in a feminine energy to be stable and provide. And at the same time, it's like a chain reaction that the man starts feeling demasculated and ashamed, and quite possibly, I think that's what's going on here. But instead of talking to you about it, and him feeling ashamed, instead of talking to you about it and going to you about it, he's communicating that with other people. And probably the wrong ones. It's real easy for us to get another person's, for us to vent, or get another person's, let them listen, or, be a, feedback and vent. And it happens a lot in a lot of marriages, because y'all are not communicating. And so instead of communicating to you, hey, I'm depressed. I don't feel good enough. Yeah, you are. And probably you go to work, you come home, and you probably take care of the house as well. because that's what we've learned to do, is just do both roles.
No,
and
you're a big boy.
You know, I know.
You're a kid. One's a mom.
And I've learned a lot in my years.
Playing a game, okay?
And I know.
You are not a runner. So that
yeah.
You are a big boy.
Yeah, he has problems communicating with you.
Big, but you're still a big boy. And you're big.
I don't feel that
and you're not cooking still. Not when
I understand.
You cook. So whenever you cook, I'm taking you away.
I don't think it has. I don't think it's anything.
I'm sending you over there.
Intimate with anyone, like his female friend or his brother's girlfriend or anything.
They're not cooked.
I don't feel that at all. I think maybe sometimes because it's his brother, I think probably what's happening is, this is what I'm getting. He probably vents to his brother in front of his brother's girlfriend. And she throws in her female perspective feedback, and he's listening to it. I really feel like that's what's going on. And she just needs to butt the F out. I almost said a dirty word with these babies in here. So I'm getting riled up. You know, a lot of females, you know, we really need to support each other, but in all honesty, we don't. In all honesty, we, you know, other women don't support other women. And it's real easy to fall into that role of him coming to, like if I was the brother's girlfriend and him coming over here and venting and, you know, giving my feedback instead of minding my damn business. But I don't feel like there's anything. So on the bottom of the deck it says, let's make love. And this is for y'all too. And then the cards that came out is, we have things to fix between us. And so he's aware that y'all have things to fix between y'all. We have, you exceeded my expectations. I feel like he feels that, you know, it's that demasculated sense, like you're better than him. You've exceeded him. I don't really know ways that you can build up his masculinity. Maybe y'all start a project together. Like, I don't know. What is a suggestion? We need some suggestions, Spirit. How can she work on this? How can she? And that's difficult. To be, I mean, it takes two people to communicate. And if he's not communicating, I mean, there's only so much you can do. Yeah. So that's an idea, Miss. So beautiful love is, I know it's hard, but maybe try to consciously keep yourself from correcting him, especially if it's in front of anybody. Like, never, I would personally never do it in front of other people. You know, make him feel like he's part of your team. Let him know that you want him to be, you know, on your team. Y'all's team has gotten in a rut, and just real calmly, if you can calmly communicate with him, I love you. I have never stopped loving you. I would like for us to build on our teamwork, our friendship, and rebuild that back up. How about we do something together? Maybe fix if you have a fence, fix your fence. Build a deck. See, and after that, I don't even know what to tell you. How, Spirit, what would make this better? What would improve this relationship, this marriage? No, they're married. Don't give me the marriage card. See, the first card that threw out is the Four of Wands. I know you're married. Yeah. It takes two people in a commitment. Bottom of the deck is two of stability. So balance needs to be achieved in a relationship. Energy needs to be balanced out in a connection to ensure equal give and take. So we both know that. We both know you're married. That was first card came out. Let's see what we got here. We have soulmate card that's came out. And so y'all there's definitely soulmate energy here. There's still a strong, passionate connection between the two of you. I mean, there's still love there. We have the Empress. Um, it talks about healthy sex. So maybe, again, do something that lets him know you still desire him sexually. I know it's hard for us to come out of our comfort zone. Maybe do something like any heat I anymore, huh? Okay. Okay. Sorry. So Three of Empress. So we get that you're soulmates. There's still that love between you. Um, so you have the Three of Empress. Do y'all have any children? Maybe do y'all have children? Have y'all talked about having children? Oh, what I said earlier, I was talking about the Two of Stability on the bottom of the deck, and it talks about the relationship needing balance, which I already said to you. And then we had the Four of Wands, Four of Passions, and the Soulmates card. So those came out right out as the very first cards that flew out as soon as I started shuffling. And I'm like, well, we already know that you're married. We already know your soulmates. And Spirit's like, no, there's still love there. So there's still love there. And then I have the Divine Feminine, the Empress card. It talks about pregnancy. It talks about sex being a very healthy part of a loving relationship, regardless of age. Even when y'all grow old together. And we've discussed he is. I feel like he's in the feminine energy right now, so maybe he don't feel sexy. Because then we have the Emperor. We have the Empress and the Emperor here. So if this is talking about balance, the main card on the bottom of the deck talks about balance. So Y'all are soulmates. Y'all are needing, the suggestion is to work on the balance in the connection. And it definitely probably is out of, if you're the breadwinner, and do you probably come home and cook supper and make sure the house is clean as well? Because if so, it's all on you. So it's definitely out of balance. And then we have the divine masculine. So if we have the Empress and then we have the Emperor followed by the divine masculine, I feel like he needs to, maybe you can think of some things to help build up his masculine energy. Do they live with y'all? Do they stay with y'all? Or y'all stay together?
You are it. You go to school. You go to school. That's all you do. Great. I am going to stop you from going.
Yeah. That can definitely be very difficult.
In the morning, you get to go and you get to go to school. Okay? And then when you're bigger, like me, you go to work. Okay? You're not big yet.
Yeah.
So first you're gonna go to school in the morning. Come on, can you go back inside for me? Give me this purse. I'm not giving it anymore.
Yeah, that can be difficult when there's two households together. Sometimes, I mean, it takes a lot of work to balance that out. Hello, Ayushi Verma. After this reading, I'm. Can you hear me now? I mean, I don't know why you can't hear me because I've got full internet. Okay. Anyways, then we have the Ace of Stability. This tells me that, especially with everything that's going on with y'all, this lets me know that um, y'all probably need to find your own place. I think that would help a lot if y'all can somehow decide to move into your own. I know it's expensive. It's so hard to do that these days. I swear, I think, you know, that's unbalanced itself. You know, the cost of living outweighs how much we earn. But then you have the Eight of Stability, a work in progress, a foundation. So with an ace and an eight, letting me know that there's still work to be done. Yes, it would be better if you lived on your own. And with this Empress card, this lets me know, maybe build on your own family, the two of you, and if y'all decide to have children together. Um, Aishi Verma, I hope I didn't chop up your name. I hope I said it kind of okay. um, Beautiful Love is going to be my last reading, but I am coming back at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you would like to come back then, I'll put you on the top of the list. Okay, so that way, well, first I have Jada because she paid for tonight, but I'll put you on the top of the list for tonight after her. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. That's a difficult transition. Yeah, that can happen. She's y'all's therapist. Um, I feel y'all got to build that stability between the two of you. Okay. I think that's going to be the key of finding balance because it did have a lot of stability cards, pinnacle cards. Did y'all get married while he was in prison or after he got out or um six cards. How does relationship end up if they decide to have children together? Do do you both want children?
No, you're not playing. But you
Of course, right now is not a good time, I don't think, for y'all to have children when y'all's living with another family. I think, just from a perspective of I've been there and done that.
can. To the doctor.
Yeah, that he probably would need to maybe see some therapy, get some therapy. I know it's hard to suggest that to somebody because then it makes them feel like, oh, you think I have something wrong with me. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. If you decide to have children right now, it's going to put a strain on this relationship and financially. It's just going to not. Don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. We don't know about later, but don't do it right now.
Oh, I know. Card the card. Right here.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. Therapy doesn't mean there's something wrong with you, doesn't mean you have a mental illness, nothing like that. It's just sometimes we need to work on, just going to a therapist. They basically they sit there and they're your sounding board. So just maybe, I think maybe y'all need to find something y'all can do together. And always keep in mind that being an inmate, and let me tell you, my best friend, Timmy, I love him so much, and he's in life for prison. He's in prison for life. Um, Even though we've been trying to get him out. Hush. Um, they're surrounded by oppression and negativity, and it just kind of seeps into their pores, and it's difficult. And so coming out of that is it's a hard transition.
Brady, she's going by you. Yes. Daddy. Papa, what? Come here. Papa, oh my God, Daddy.
Where's Alicia? Oh. Sorry. So I wish things were different. They do wish, he does wish things were a little different with you. It says, I have to hold back. So he holds back a lot. I think he I don't think he really knows how to communicate. You've taught me to see the world through eyes of wonder. Bottom of the deck, I'll be your Superman. So he wants to be your Superman. He wants that, but just right now, man.
Come here.
Well, beautiful love, I'm gonna have to get off of here now because I've got family here, and I tried to stop doing a reading 45 minutes ago. So I will come back tonight at 8 o'clock. But I wish you so much love, and just know that my prayers are with you, because this is going to be a difficult transition for the both of you. I love you so much. Bye-bye. Subscribe. I do. I love my regulars. They're like besties.
You don't have all my yard with me yet. I'm gonna come off Monday day. That damn lawnmower's messed up.
Oh,
So,
I have those. Not you.
hey, you too. What's up?
No, my car.
Why is this not ending?
But hey, he wasn't even on it. He got out and got on it. You don't like the airplane?
I don't know why this is not ending.
Oh,
End.
Ella, baby, come on. Ella, baby. Gotta go potty? Ella, come on.